And for a deeper enlightenment on the controversy over electronic transmission or transfer of votes as Senate passes Electoral Act Amendment Bill, we are now joined by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Senator Yemi Adaramodu.
Right.
Simply put, spokesperson for the Nigerian Senate. Thank you for being here.
Oh, good evening, my dear sisters, and good evening to fellow Nigerians.
Okay. Don't you think it's one confusion too many? We barely made it out of the tax reform laws and now to the Electoral Amendment Act, and the Senate is at the heart of this. What happened? Even the senators are confused. Transmission or transfer, at what point did it change? Because your Committee on Electoral Matters arrived at something. What happened yesterday?
Yes, thank you very much. And without much ado, the electoral bill that we are on, we have it's not even yet ended, because we are still going to have conference meetings between the two chambers, the green chamber and the red chamber, and that is where final decision will be taken on all the clauses in the electoral bill. So, besides that, in the Senate, and I don't want us to go to this verbosity and the issue of these lexicographical acrobats of transmit. When you look at transmit means to send. When you look at transfer means to take from one place to the other, which is the same thing as to send. That is one. So meaning that both, there's no conjectures that are negative and antithetical to each other in the 2 minutes. And yes, we heard and we have heard variously and together at the Senate that yes, we are not going to reject the electronic collation. I will still come back to that transfer and the transmit of election results. And we said that the only problem when you are making law, you have to look at the ecosystem. For example, I just want to take just an example. Between Abuja and Lokoja, when you get to a point after Abaji, the network will not be okay anymore until you get very close to Kotokafe. Some people are talking about, oh, real time. I said, real time is now. Now, does it mean that if there is election in a village around that place, because we have polling units there, and then the results were not uploaded now, because when you are uploading, it means that that portal was open immediately. And then if network is not there, the portal will not open. Unlike sending WhatsApp messages or text messages, whereby when you send your message, when the other phone is on, then you get your message. But when the portal is to be opened, and then you are supposed to engage that portal, if there's no network, the portal will not open. And now somebody now says, oh, I'm the presiding officer, I'm going to Kotokafe to go and upload. And then somebody who has lost an election in that polling unit now starts crying blue border that, oh, they want to rig me out, because it's going to take you about 2-3 hours to get to where you are going to upload. Then it means that the instanter has already been defeated. That is one. Then two, we are now saying that there are 2 modes of getting the results to the public. Right. One, the manual, then the electronic. We said the electronic, we uphold it. It's upheld. The electronic is upheld. It is arguable in court. Whatever is there is arguable in court. Since the manual is arguable, then the electronic is arguable. But we have to use the one juxtaposedly to prove the other if there is any default. Because, for example, like the example that I just gave, I've just given, if there's any problem, then you come out with the manual to check it. Even look, some of our offices today, we always said we want to go digital. Okay, we want to do less of papers. Even in the banks, are they not still using papers? They are still using papers. So the issue is that, one, don't let us throw away a child at the bath water. The thing is, there are so many good things that are embedded in the new electoral bill that is being proposed,
Okay.
which, well,
Right. If I may come in, a lot of Nigerians are saying that it looks like the Senate is trying to really be smart by half. So what exactly is the version that you have passed in this new Electoral Act amendment law? The issue here is not electronic transmission or transfer. The issue is transmitting in real time or real time. Now, when the Senate President says we're retaining what was in the old Electoral Law Amendment Act 2022, retain is the word. But Nigerians are saying, we don't want a retention, we want an amendment. So why is it not being amended, especially this most fundamental clause in the electoral law?
Yes, it is fundamental.
Yes.
Why the Senate President said we are retaining is this: the spirit of a law and the letters of a law. What is the spirit of that clause? The spirit of that clause is that electronically election results must be collated and be sent to whatever portal that the INEC must have created. You can call it IREF, you can call it MREF, you can call it TREF, you can call it whatever ref. That because the stakeholders, the critical stakeholders, will still be meeting with INEC before an election, which INEC is going to now spell it out that this is the portal that we have opened for this purpose. For the purpose of election, this is the portal. For the purpose of checking your candidates, this is the portal. For the purpose of checking the conduct, this is the portal. Then that is internal matter between INEC and then those people that are contesting, the parties that are feeding candidates. Now, outside that, like I said, the spirit is that electronically these election results will be collated and transmitted, either transmitted or transferred or taken or pushed or shoved to a portal whereby everybody will see it.
Mandatory is the underlying word, not electronic.
When a law is made, my sister, let me tell you something. When a law is made, okay, for example, in Nigeria, you cannot kill. Is it written in our law books that mandatorily you must not kill? It is there, you should not kill. They will not say mandatorily. So when something is in the law book, then it means that it prohibits or it encourages. So you cannot, when there is a law, you must not do banditry. Okay, for example, the law of terrorism and banditry.
Mr. Adaramodu,
do they say it there? Mandatorily, you must not terrorize.
Mr. Adaramodu, does the Senate understand that this was to restore public confidence in transparency and accountability of election results?
We don't have to go to verbosity because...
No, it's not about verbosity. Mr. Adaramodu, let me ask a question because we have no time. Very quickly.
Before confidence can be built, my sister.
It can be built, but we did not see that in 2023. You have the opportunity to do that now.
My sister, by the time we are coming out with the clean sheets of the bill, Nigerians will know that yes, the National Assembly has done enough job in order to make sure that elections, that Nigerians have confidence in them. But the thing is this: look, we are shying away. We are looking outside even other good things that electoral bill is even bringing. In order to make sure that our leadership recruitment that is somehow sieved, and then we can have good leaders. We have just blocked our eyes against that one. And let me tell you something: 1 million loss does not make a good society. It is those people that are going to... It's the
political will to enforce.
So definitely, the window that is provided, that this thing should be electronically collated, it's already in the law. So once something is in the law, the use of putting mandatory there, anything that is in the law, you should not go to that place. They will not tell you must not mandatorily go to that place. So why are we bothered about that adverb of mandatorily?
Adaramodu, are you aware that every village in Nigeria actually uses POS?
That
Every village in Nigeria uses POS.
I'm not a financial guru.
But how?
I don't know. Because I don't visit every village.
Are you saying there's no POS in
your village?
I don't live in a village. I live in the local government headquarters.
But you do visit
my town,
your village.
My town at the local government headquarters is 1976.
So your townhouse, is there POS operators? Are there
my
POS
town
operators?
in Elawekiti.
Yes.
Sure now.
So why won't you transmit?
No, we are not. Are we debating about a coalition?
No, because the excuse giving.
I told you the other time when the example that I made. Yes. I said that when you are talking of real time, real time means instanta. And then if you say instanta, it means that when you are there, I must see it that you do it. Okay. And that if between Abuja and Lokoja, there are some places which you know.
Because you understand that at your executive session,
you always go on the flight. I go on road.
At your executive session yesterday.
At our executive session.
Yes.
Are you there?
Senators have been speaking on it. Senators have been speaking on it, so it's not hidden.
But I'm a senator.
Yes.
I'm a senator. A senator can speak one version and I will see the correct version.
Yes.
As the spokesperson.
Senator Adaramodu, are you guaranteeing? Hold on. Are you guaranteeing that what you will come out with eventually will be a reflection of what Nigerians want as far as the election is concerned?
I'm guaranteeing, and we are guaranteeing that what will come out at the end of the day is what we usher in a very credible and very feasible and then very acceptable elections in Nigeria.
We'll have to leave it there. Yemi,
I can guarantee that one.
Thank you very much.
Spokesperson for the Nigerian Senate. Thank you so much for being here.
Did that be? Oh God.
We'll bring you back for more.